Imagine me, Dr. Arya Vance, standing on a slightly elevated stage, a warm smile on my face, speaking into a microphone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here, ready to embark on a journey towards a more fulfilling and joyful life. For years, I've had the immense privilege of witnessing the transformation that occurs when people connect with their inner strength and wisdom. And today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to something that can profoundly impact your own life: the wisdom of 4 life agreements. Toltec wisdom for personal freedom, happiness. Now, you might be asking, what are these agreements? In a world filled with noise, expectations, and often self-doubt, it's easy to lose sight of your true self. We accumulate beliefs, often unconsciously, that shape our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, our experiences. These limiting beliefs can hold us back from realizing our full potential and achieving genuine happiness. The 4 life agreements aren't rules, but principles. Powerful tools designed to help you dismantle these limiting beliefs, regain control of your thoughts and emotions, and create a life aligned with your authentic self. They're a simple, yet deeply profound way to reclaim your personal power and live with intention. Think of it like this. Imagine you're carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks. Rocks representing all the negativity, assumptions, and limiting beliefs you've accumulated over the years. Each rock slows you down, weighs you down, and prevents you from moving forward with ease and joy. These 4 life agreements are the tools you need to open that backpack, examine those rocks, and decide which ones deserve to stay and which ones you're better off leaving behind. This book is your guide to adopting these life-changing agreements and integrating them into your daily existence. It's written in simple, understandable language, avoiding complex jargon, and focusing on practical application. Each chapter will delve into one aspect of human experience, illustrating how, by consistently applying these principles, you can cultivate greater self-awareness, build stronger relationships, navigate challenges with resilience, and unlock a deep sense of inner peace and freedom. I will provide real-life examples that will make it easier for you to relate. So what specifically will you gain from embracing the wisdom of the 4 life agreements? First and foremost, you'll experience a significant reduction in stress and anxiety. By learning to manage your thoughts and reactions, you'll no longer be a victim of your own internal drama. You'll develop healthier relationships. You are able to understand what is happening inside you, body and mind. Finally, you will get a taste of personal freedom and happiness. The wisdom of 4 life agreements is more than just a book. It's an invitation to embark on a transformative journey towards a life filled with authenticity, joy, and boundless possibilities. Prepare to unpack your mental baggage, embrace your inner wisdom, and step into the amazing, authentic, and powerful person you were always meant to be. Are you ready? Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Awakening. Recognizing the Sleepwalking. Hey there, bright spark. Ever feel like you're just going through the motions? Like you're on autopilot, reacting to life instead of living it? You're not alone. Most of us are walking around in a kind of slumber, a sleepwalking state, and it's high time we shook ourselves awake. Think about it. How many times have you done something simply because it's what you always do? Or believed something just because someone, maybe a parent, a teacher, society, told you it was true? These are the programs running in your background, the scripts that dictate your actions and shape your beliefs without you even realizing it. This sleepwalking isn't about catching enough Z's at night. It's about living life unconsciously, driven by old habits, negative beliefs, and the ingrained expectations of others. It's like navigating your life wearing someone else's glasses, blurry, distorted, and definitely not your style. And what's the result? Unhappiness, frustration, a feeling of being trapped. Because when you're sleepwalking, you're not making conscious choices. You're reacting, not responding. You're a passenger in your own life, not the driver. Waking up, my friend, is about becoming aware. It's about shining a light on those unconscious programs, those limiting beliefs that are holding you back. It's about questioning everything you think you know and deciding, for yourself, what you want to believe. Imagine someone, let's call him Mark, who genuinely believes he's bad at public speaking. He avoids presentations, feels anxious at meetings, and shrinks away from opportunities that would require him to speak up. Why? Because somewhere along the line he incorporated a negative comment and convinced himself that he could never be anything else. He's sleepwalking through his career, letting this belief dictate his actions. But what if Mark woke up, What if he questioned that belief? What if he realized that his fear wasn't a fixed destiny, but a program he could rewrite? That's what this is all about. This book is your wake-up call. It's your guide to ditching the autopilot and stepping into the driver's seat of your own life. It's time to open your eyes, recognize the sleepwalking, and start truly living with intention, with joy, and with the unwavering belief in your own incredible potential. Are you ready to wake up? I knew you were. All right, champion, let's dive into the very first rule of your incredible new life. Get ready, because this is where the magic truly begins. Chapter 2, Agreement 1, Speak with Intention and Kindness. Boom! Your voice is a superpower. Seriously. It's not just air vibrating. It's energy, shaping the world around you. Are you building empires with your words or tearing them down brick by brick? This first agreement is simple, but powerful. Speak with intention and kindness. Think about it this way. Every word you utter is like throwing a stone into a still pond. What happens? Ripples. They spread outwards, touching everything in their path. Your words create ripples of joy, positivity, and strength. Ripples of hurt, negativity, and doubt. Gossip? That's like throwing a toxic waste barrel in the pond. It contaminates everything it touches. Thoughtless comments? Like tossing jagged rocks that wound and scar the water. And negativity? It's like a dark cloud that smothers the light. But you, my friend, are a force for good. You're here to create a beautiful, vibrant reality. So how do you use your voice to do that? Intention is key. Before you speak, pause. Ask yourself, what is my intention here? Am I trying to uplift, encourage, or help? Or am I just trying to vent, criticize, or put someone down? If it's the latter, hold your tongue. Kindness is the superfuel. Even when you need to deliver tough news, you can do it with kindness. Think about how you say things. A harsh truth delivered with compassion is far more effective than a sugar-coated lie. Example. Instead of saying, "Tom, your presentation was terrible," try, "Tom, I see real potential in your presentation." With a few tweaks to the data and a stronger opening, you'll absolutely nail it. Let's work together to refine it. See the difference? One tears down, the other builds up. Let's ignite some positive change, one kind word at a time. Your voice is powerful. Use it wisely. All right, champions, buckle up because we're diving deep into the electrifying power of your voice. This is where the magic happens, where you truly become the architect of your reality. We're talking about the ripple effect of your words. Remember, Agreement 1? Speak with intention and kindness. It's not just a suggestion. It's the frickin' operating manual for a better life. Think of your words like pebbles tossed into a still pond. Each word, each utterance creates ripples, spreading outwards, touching everything in its path. Those ripples, my friends, represent the consequences, the impact your words have on yourself, on others, and on the world around you. A kind word, a sincere compliment, a message of encouragement. These are the gentle pebbles that create ripples of joy, confidence, and connection. Imagine a coworker, let's call him Marcus, who's been struggling with a project. You notice he looks down, defeated. You walk over, look him in the eye, and say, "Marcus, I see how much effort you're putting in. Don't give up. I know you can nail this." Boom! That's it! A ripple of belief, a wave of motivation. He stands a little taller, gets back to work, and might just conquer that project because you chose to speak life. But the opposite is also true, isn't it? Harsh words, criticisms flung without thought, gossip whispered in hushed tones. These are the jagged rocks that create turbulent, destructive ripples. Imagine instead that you say to Marcus, "That project is a disaster. You're clearly in over your head." Ouch. The ripples from that statement could poison his confidence, kill his motivation, and damage your working relationship for weeks to come. See the difference? It's not just about what you say, but how you say it, and why you say it. Don't just react. Choose your words. Words are powerful instruments. You can use them to build people up, inspire dreams, and create a world filled with love and understanding. Or you can tear people down, crush spirits, and spread negativity like a wildfire. The choice is yours, every single moment. Are you going to be a source of light, sending out ripples of positivity? Or are you going to perpetuate the cycle of negativity and spread darkness? Choose kindness. Choose intention. Choose wisely. Because the ripples you create today will shape the world you live in tomorrow. Now go out there and make some beautiful waves. You got this. All right, champion, let's dive into Agreement 2. Take nothing personally. Listen up, because this is gold. This single agreement can revolutionize your life. Seriously, it's that powerful. Think about it. How much time do you waste getting upset, offended, or hurt by what other people do or say? Too much, right? The truth is, what others do is almost always about them, not you. We walk around thinking we're the sun, and everyone revolves around us. Huge mistake. My friend, you are a star, but not the star in everyone else's movie. Take this scenario. You're driving, minding your own business, singing along to your favorite song, and bam, some driver cuts you off. Your blood boils. You honk, you yell, you clutch your chest in horror. But why? Think about it. Maybe that person is late for something important. Maybe they're rushing to the hospital. Maybe they're just a bad driver. Plain and simple. Their actions have absolutely nothing to do with you. Understanding this is pure gold. It doesn't mean tolerating disrespect. It means choosing your battles wisely. It means understanding that people project their own realities, their own fears, their own insecurities onto the world. Don't absorb that negativity. It's like wearing a rain slicker. Let their negativity slide right on off. Their opinions are like raindrops. We don't let raindrops sink into us and change our internal makeup, do we? So, starting now, practice taking nothing personally. Liberate yourself from the prison of other people's negativity. You deserve peace. You deserve joy. And you deserve to control your own emotions. Now go out there and claim them. Unleash your inner peace. Take control using the skill which is not taking negative things personally, and live well. All right, champions, buckle up. This is where we really start to shift the gears and build the life you deserve. We're talking about Chapter 5, Building Walls or Bridges, the Power of Perspective. Listen, friends, life throws curveballs. People say things, do things, and sometimes it feels like they're doing it directly to you. But here's the secret weapon. It's almost never about you. It's about them. It's about their own struggles, their own insecurities, the baggage they're dragging around. Think about it. Imagine a guy, let's call him Mark, cuts you off in traffic. Your first instinct? Rage, right? What a jerk. You build a wall instantly. He's inconsiderate, rude, and clearly has no respect. But wait, what's the other perspective? Maybe Mark's wife is in labor. Maybe he just got a call that his kid had an accident. Maybe he's having the worst day of his life. Suddenly, that jerk becomes a guy under pressure, just trying to navigate his own reality. See the difference? Same situation, two completely different stories. One builds a wall of anger and resentment, leaving you feeling stressed and victimized. The other builds a bridge of understanding and lets you move on with your day unaffected. This isn't about excusing bad behavior. It's about protecting your own peace. When you automatically assume the worst, you're giving away your power. You're letting someone else's actions control your emotions. Practice this. Before reacting with anger or hurt, ask yourself, what other explanation is possible? Could it be a misunderstanding? Could they be having a bad day? Could I be misinterpreting their intentions? The power of perspective isn't about becoming a doormat. It's about becoming a master of your own emotional state. It's about choosing understanding over outrage, empathy over anger, and building bridges instead of walls. Believe me, this one change can transform your relationships and your life. Now go out there and start building those bridges, champions. Your life will be better for it. All right, champions, grab your metaphorical boxing gloves, because we're about to knock out one of the biggest obstacles to peace, joy, and downright awesome living: assumptions. Welcome to Chapter 6, Agreement 3. Don't make assumptions. Think about it. How many times have you felt angry, betrayed, or just plain confused because you thought you knew what someone meant, what they were thinking, or what was going to happen? Way too many, right? Assumptions are sneaky little mind monsters. They slither in, fill the gaps in our knowledge with guesswork, and bam! We're embroiled in conflict, all based on something that probably isn't even true. Here's the deal. Assumptions are the termites of relationships. They silently gnaw away at trust, understanding, and ultimately, happiness. We assume our partner knows what we want for dinner. We assume our boss knows we want a raise. We assume our friend knows we're offended. And guess what? They probably don't. Instead of magically possessing mind-reading powers, which, let's be honest, none of us have, let's commit to the brilliant revolutionary act of asking. Seriously, it's that simple. Imagine you're working on a group project, and your teammate says, "Just handle the presentation," but doesn't specify the details. Now, you could assume what they mean. You could assume you have complete creative control. You could assume they want simple slides or something super complex. You start to get stressed and panic. What if you are wrong? Stop, breathe, and ask. Great! Can you clarify what specific information is required in the presentation? What are your expectations for the length and complexity of the presentation? Boom. Clarity. No assumptions. No stress. Just clear communication. This applies to everything. Relationships, work, even ordering coffee. Instead of getting a lukewarm latte because you assumed the barista knew your usual order, speak up. The key here is to replace assumptions with direct communication. Ask questions early and often. Don't be afraid of seeming like you're bothering people. Showing genuine interest in understanding prevents much bigger headaches down the line. It's a sign of respect for yourself and others. Start asking with kindness and intention. You got this. All right, champion. Let's unlock the power of true communication. We're diving into Chapter 7, The Art of Asking and Listening. This isn't just about hearing, it's about understanding. It's an extension of our previous agreement. Don't make assumptions. Think about it. How often do misunderstandings arise because we think we know what someone else is saying? How many arguments start because we interrupt, formulate our reply before even truly hearing them out? We shut the door on real connection before it even opens. So what's the secret sauce? Active listening. It's not passive, it's energetic. It's a gift you give the other person, your undivided attention. How to be an active listening rock star. Really hear them. Focus fully on what they're saying. Put your phone down. Turn off the TV. Make eye contact. Nod to show you're engaged. Ask empathetic questions. Can you tell me more about that? How did that make you feel? Don't grill them. Show genuine curiosity. Reflect back. Paraphrase what you heard. So it sounds like you're saying, this confirms you understood correctly and gives them a chance to clarify. Create a safe space. Make it clear you're not judging. Even if you disagree, listen with open mind. When people feel safe, they're more likely to share openly. Avoid interrupting. Resist the urge to jump in with your own story or opinion. Wait for a pause. Let them finish. This is huge. Observe body language. Pay attention to non-verbal cues. Facial expressions, posture, tone of voice. These can tell you more than the words themselves. Now, let's talk about asking. Don't beat around the bush. Be direct, but kind. Example. Instead of passively aggressively sighing and muttering, someone should really clean the kitchen. Try, "Hey John, would you be willing to help me clean the kitchen after dinner? I'd really appreciate it." See the difference? Clear, direct, and respectful. Champions, remember this. Communication isn't about being right, it's about understanding. When we master the art of asking and listening, we build stronger relationships, resolve conflicts more effectively, and create a world filled with empathy and connection. Now, go out there and put these skills into action. You've got this. All right, champion. Let's crank up the volume on life and dive headfirst into Agreement 4. Always do your best. Are you ready to unleash your inner rock star? Because this agreement isn't about being perfect. Forget perfect. It's about bringing your A game every single time. Think about it. Life throws curveballs. Some days you're feeling like a superhero, ready to conquer the world. Other days, you're dragging yourself out of bed, wondering if you can even find matching socks. And guess what? That's okay. Always do your best isn't a demand for superhuman performance. It's a heartfelt invitation to give your highest effort, whatever that might be on any given day. Example time. Imagine you're preparing a meal. Some days you're whipping up a gourmet feast, complete with fancy sauces and presentation worthy of a Michelin star. Other days, it's a simple sandwich because you're exhausted. Both times, you're doing your best. The gourmet meal shows your love and creativity when you have the energy. The sandwich shows you are taking care of yourself when you are tired. Both actions are worthwhile and valuable. The key is engagement. Show up, put your heart into it, and give it everything you've got right now. Don't hold back. Don't be a half-hearted version of yourself. Fully engage. And the best part? When you consistently give your best, you build momentum. You build confidence. You build a life overflowing with good stuff. So are you ready to make this agreement your anthem? Let's do this. Go out there and give the world your best. All right, champions. Let's unleash the power within and break free from the chains of perfectionism. Chapter 9. Releasing the burden of perfectionism. Listen up, folks. You are amazing, just as you are. But how often do you feel like you're not good enough? That you have to be perfect to be worthy? That's perfectionism talking. And trust me, it's a huge liar. We spoke about always do your best, Agreement 4. But now it's crucial to understand that your best is not perfection. Perfect doesn't exist. It's a phantom, always out of reach, leaving you breathless and frustrated. Striving for perfection is like chasing a mirage in the desert. You'll end up exhausted and dehydrated. You see, perfectionism isn't about high standards. It's about unrealistic expectations. It whispers insidious thoughts like, if it's not flawless, discard it. It's the voice that keeps you up at night, agonizing over tiny details that probably no one else even notices. It's the reason so many dreams get shelved and so many talents remain hidden. Let me tell you a secret. Life is messy. We all make mistakes. We stumble. We fall. It's part of being human. And those mistakes, they're not failures. They're lessons. They are stepping stones on your path to growth and wisdom. Imagine a chef who refuses to cook anything unless it's a culinary masterpiece. How many meals would they actually prepare? 0. The same goes for you. If you wait for perfect, you'll never create, never learn, and never experience the joy of simply doing. So how do we break free? With self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Accept that you're not going to get everything right the first time or the 100th time. It's okay to make mistakes. See them as opportunities to learn and grow, not as signs of inadequacy. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Notice the small wins along the way. Remember, your value isn't tied to your achievements or your flawless performance. Your value lies in who you are, your kindness, your resilience, your passion. Embrace your imperfections because they make you unique and human and absolutely beautiful. Now go out there, do your best, forgive yourself when you stumble, and remember that progress, not perfection, is the name of the game. You've got this. All right, champion, let's crank up the energy and break free from those chains. We're diving headfirst into Chapter 10, Breaking Old Agreements, The Path to Freedom. Listen up. You are not your limitations. You are far more powerful than the negative voices whispering in your ear. Those aren't your thoughts. They're echoes of old agreements, programs running in the background that are messing with your potential. Think of it like this. Imagine an old computer program that's constantly popping up with error messages. Annoying, right? That's what these old agreements are doing. They're the outdated software messing with your amazing hardware. So, how do we uninstall them? First, identify them. What negative self-talk loops are playing in your head? I'm not good enough. I always fail. I'm unlovable. Write these down. Own them so you can disown them. Next, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence is there against this thought? Think of times you did succeed, times you were loved. Force yourself to find evidence to dismantle the lie. Let's say there's a person named John. John always thinks to himself, I am an introvert. I can't speak in front of people. That's his old agreement. Now John has to find evidence against this thinking. John should question this and can say that I am an introvert, but that doesn't mean I can't speak in front of people. There are numerous examples online where other introverts are successful in public speaking. Finally, replace them. Don't just delete the old program, install a new empowering one. Replace I can't do it with I can learn and grow. Replace I'm a failure with I'm a work in progress. This takes practice, folks. It's like building a muscle. The more you consciously challenge and replace those limiting beliefs, the stronger your new narrative becomes. You're essentially rewiring your brain. Repeat these affirmations daily. Speak them with conviction. Believe them, because you are worth it. You are capable of incredible things. It's time to break those old agreements and unleash the extraordinary person you were always meant to be. Now, let's get to work. You got this. All right, champion, you've chipped away at the old, now it's time to build. Chapter 11 is where we grab the architect's blueprints, dust off our creative hats, and rewrite the story of you. We're talking complete narrative overhaul, rewriting your story, creating a new narrative. Up until now, you've been reading a script someone else wrote for you. Societal expectations, family history, past failures, all dictating the lines you recited. But guess what? The power's back in your hands. You're the director, the writer, the star of your own show. This isn't about denying the past. It's about reinterpreting it. See, your past sculpted you, sure, but it doesn't define you. Think of it as raw material. Clay you can mold into something magnificent. So how do we do this? 3 words. Visualize, affirm, reframe. Visualize, close your eyes. Seriously, do it. What does the amazing future look like? See it, feel it, smell it. Picture yourself achieving your goals, radiating confidence, living a life filled with joy and purpose. The more vivid, the better. Every detail matters. This is your mental rehearsal, prepping you for success. Affirm. Words are powerful. What you tell yourself matters. Replace those negative, self-limiting beliefs with powerful, positive affirmations. Instead of, I'm not good enough, try, I am capable and worthy of achieving my dreams. Say it with gusto. Believe it with every fiber of your being. Post them where you see them every single day. Reframe. This is where the magic happens. Take those old negative stories and flip them. Did you fail that exam? Reframe it as a learning opportunity. Did you get rejected for a job? Reframe it as a redirection towards something even better. Look for the hidden lesson, the silver lining, the potential for growth in every challenge. Perspective is everything. Changing your perspective and beliefs isn't instant, but it's worth it. Start small. Challenge one limiting belief at a time. Each time you catch yourself falling back into old patterns, consciously choose a new, empowering thought. The blank pages of your future await. Grab your pen and write a bestseller, your life story. All right, champion, let's talk about something huge. Something that can unlock chains you didn't even know you were dragging. Forgiveness. Chapter 12. The Power of Forgiveness. Releasing the Past. Listen up. Holding on to anger and resentment is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. It doesn't work that way. It's you who suffers. That baggage weighs you down, clouds your judgment, and steals your joy. The past is gone. You can't change it. But you can control how it affects you today. Think of forgiveness as a giant reset button for your soul. It's not about saying what someone did was okay. It's about choosing your well-being over the bitterness that's eating you alive. Let's be real. Someone messed up, hurt you, betrayed you. It sucks. You have every right to be angry. Acknowledge that. Feel it. But don't stay there. Dwelling in anger is like living in a haunted house. Time to pack your bags and move out. Forgive them, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. You deserve to be free from the prison of pain they built in your mind. And guess what? Forgiveness isn't just for others. How many times have you messed up? Been too hard on yourself? Held yourself to impossible standards? We all make mistakes. You're human. Forgive yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a friend. One way is to visualize. Imagine that person or yourself standing before you. Tell them, out loud or in your mind, I forgive you. I release you. I release myself. Feel the weight lifting from your shoulders. It might take time. It might be messy, but keep practicing. Forgiveness is a journey, not a destination. You might stumble, you might have to revisit old wounds, but with each step you take, you're getting closer to a lighter, brighter, more powerful you. So choose freedom. Choose forgiveness. Choose you. Now go out there and be unstoppable. All right, champions, buckle up, because we're diving deep into the powerhouse that is you. Chapter 13. Living authentically, embracing your true self. Have you ever felt like you were wearing a mask, acting a role, trying to fit into a mold that just wasn't quite right? I'm here to tell you, ditch the mask, crush the mold, because the world needs your unique brand of awesome. Living authentically means shedding the layers of expectation, the fear of judgment, and the shoulds plastered on you by everyone else. It's about stripping down to the bare bones of who you truly are and shouting it from the rooftops. This is a journey of self-discovery to be living by your values, desires, and goals. Think of it like this. You're an incredibly rare and precious gemstone, buried under layers of dirt and rock. All that dirt is the stuff you've accumulated. Limiting beliefs, other people's opinions, societal pressures. Living authentically is about digging through all that, polishing off the grime, and letting your brilliance shine, stepping out of the shadows. For too long, many of you have been hiding your light, dimming your sparkle, afraid of outshining others. Your unique talents, your passions, your quirky sense of humor. These are gifts. Don't hoard them. Share them with the world. How? Start small. Identify what makes you tick. What are you passionate about? What makes you lose track of time? What makes you feel truly alive? Stepping into uniqueness. Maybe you're an amazing artist who's afraid to show your work. Maybe you have a brilliant business idea, but you are too scared to let others judge you and bring you down. It's time to be brave. It's time to step into your power of being. Listen, there will always be critics. There will always be people who try to tear you down. But their opinions don't define you. Your definition comes from within. Write down where you want to be and go with it. Example. Let's say David, a quiet accountant, who secretly dreams of being a stand-up comedian. For years, he keeps his jokes to himself, fearing ridicule. Living authentically means David starts attending open mic nights. It's terrifying, yes, but with each performance he sheds a little more fear, connects with his true passion, and steps into his unique self, bringing laughter and joy to others. Don't be afraid to be the quiet accountant or the quiet writer. The world is waiting, champions, waiting for your authentic voice, your unique contribution, your brilliant light. Step out of the shadows. Step into your power. Step into being you. All right, champion. Are you ready to unleash the power of gratitude and unlock the joy that's already within you? Let's dive into Chapter 14, the practice of gratitude, finding joy in the present moment. Listen, I know life can throw curveballs. We all face challenges. But what if you had a secret weapon, a superpower that could instantly shift your perspective and fill you with positivity regardless of the circumstances? That weapon is gratitude. Gratitude isn't just saying thank you. It's a conscious decision, a deliberate act of focusing on the good stuff, the blessings, big and small, that we often overlook. Think about it. Sun on your skin, a warm cup of coffee, a friend's smile, the ability to breathe. There is something to be grateful for every single day. When we consistently acknowledge these gifts, something magical happens. Our brains literally get rewired to notice more positive things, creating a powerful upward spiral of happiness and well-being. Imagine two friends, let's call them John and Mike. John wakes up complaining about the weather, the traffic, and his overflowing email inbox. Mike, on the other hand, wakes up grateful for a warm bed, a healthy body, and the opportunity to tackle another day. Who do you think will have a more fulfilling and productive day? Gratitude builds resilience. When tough times hit, and they will, your gratitude practice acts as a life raft. It reminds you of the good things that still exist, helping you navigate the storm with greater strength and optimism. It creates a buffer against negativity and despair. Practical exercises that will change your life. Gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Seriously, do it. Gratitude walks. Take a walk and actively look for things to appreciate in your surroundings. Gratitude jar. Write down things you're grateful for on small pieces of paper and put them in a jar. Read them when you need a boost. Express appreciation. Tell the people you care about how much you appreciate them. A simple thank you can go a long way. Gratitude meditation. Visualize the things you're grateful for and feel the positive emotions associated with them. Stop waiting for things to be perfect to be happy. Happiness is not destination, it is present moment. I challenge you to start today, this very moment. Actively seek out the good in your life, embrace every blessing, and watch gratitude transform your world. Now go out there and live a life filled with purpose, joy, and endless gratitude. You got this! Chapter 15. Living the Agreements, a Lifelong Journey. All right, champion. So, you've armed yourself with these incredible agreements. Weapons of self-mastery. Tools for building a life you truly love. But let's be real. This isn't like climbing a mountain and planting a flag at the top. This is more like, well, it's life. It's a dance, a journey, a constant unfolding. Living these agreements isn't a one-time event. It's a lifelong practice. Think of these agreements like muscles. You can't go to the gym once and expect to be a bodybuilder, right? You got to keep working, keep pushing, keep reminding those muscles what they're capable of. It's the consistent effort that shapes you. There will be times when you stumble. You'll say something you regret. Take something to heart that wasn't meant for you. Make assumptions that backfire or fall short of your best. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up. The key is to notice it, learn from it, and gently course correct. Here's how to keep that fire burning. How to ensure these agreements become your second nature. Daily check-in. Start each day reminding yourself of the agreements. Maybe even whisper them aloud. It sets the intention for your whole day. And at the end of the day, reflect on how you lived by them. What did you do well? Where could you improve? Accountability partner. Find someone else who's on this journey. Share your struggles, celebrate your wins, and gently hold each other accountable. Having that support system is invaluable. Even a good friend can help you to remind the agreements. Environmental reminders. Put sticky notes with reminders on your mirror, your computer screen, anywhere you'll see them regularly. Out of sight, out of mind, remember? Self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially when you mess up. Treat yourself with the same grace and understanding you would offer a friend. Remember, growth isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Continuing learning. Never stop exploring. Read books, attend workshops, listen to podcasts. Anything that keeps you learning and evolving. This journey is about continuous self-discovery. Living these agreements is about transforming you. It's about stripping away the layers of fear and limiting beliefs that have been holding you back and embracing the vibrant, powerful person you were always meant to be. So take a deep breathe. Embrace the journey. Enjoy the process, and remember, you are the architect of your own life. So building a beautiful and fulfilling one based on these powerful life agreements. Now go out there and live it.